Good morning. Greetings, everyone. I'm Belinda with Just Be Yoga, and this is our Thursday morning Tai Chi Qigong class. Please get yourselves positioned into a space that is a little bit spacious. It doesn't have to be cleared of everything, as long as you have, say, around 5 feet of space for yourself. So your whole arm's length, maybe in front and back. Maybe if you get a chance to be outside, that's wonderful. If you're new, we're glad to have you here. This is a practice that is accessible, whether you want to be sitting or standing. So I will try to cue for sitting and occasionally bring out a chair myself so that you can see how there are some exercises that you can do. I'm going to start just standing today. Legs are even straight. Just don't lock the knees. I'll turn sideways so I'm not jamming them back, but just nice and soft. Your eyes can be open or closed. Arriving and feeling ourselves as beings on the earth, as beings breathing air. Feel the air as a part of yourself and feel yourself as a part of the air. Invite feeling water, all of the watery parts within us, all of the watery parts that are outside and inside of me. Allow your body to release and succumb to water. Your eyelids, your jaw, your salivary glands. Feel your connection to the earth, everything that is solid. I am earth. Earth is me. Feel the source of life beating in our chest, the heat that comes from it. And feel our connection to fire. The fire that's within us, the fire that's outside of us. Our relationship to fire. Let's sweep the arms up, feeling all of those elements. Do you feel the heaviness of earth? Do you feel the air? Do you feel the water? All in your arms. How about the heat and the fire? I'm going to flip the palm and twist. Feeling the swirling, feeling all that's rigid and fluid working together. And center and twist. Feel up and reaching upward to all of the windy, airy elements of heaven. And staying on the earth with our feet in contact with the earth. And center and revolve. If you're feeling stress somewhere, can you do less? Instead of letting go of the energy of doing and staying in the stream, wanting to cleanse and balance the stream of our energies. Don't go too far into the heat. Don't lean into the rootedness so much that it becomes rigid. Back to center and twist. Can we stay in spaces of action without it meaning force? Breath in. Breath out. Back to center. I'm going to bring those arms out. bend the knees and push and round the spine. And stand and lift. And bend the knees, round the spine. Feel your feet pressing down. Maybe work the neck. Let the belly breathe. Feel the back of you rebounding energy and containing. And we'll release those arms and let the upper body just drape over the bottom body. We'll roll the spine up and start to bend the knees just a little. Weight is even in your feet, not all the way back in your heels, in what's called our horse. Let the arms fall away. And then we'll lift the arms and hold an imaginary ball. So just hold the arms maybe about as high as your chest or a little lower. If you're noticing any strain in the shoulders, air on the side of lower, air on the side of less. Feel the air element going through your hands. Feel those words and just try to embody that. Can I feel the air element flowing through my fingers, through my wrists, through my hands? And now I'm going to start some wrist rotations, slow and light. I know the legs are starting to feel the work. If you need to stand up a little taller, stand up a little taller. If you want to stand taller and then sink down a little again, fine. We'll feel some of the fire and the water. Abdominal breath. Let insubstantial energy be in charge right now. What does that even mean? Can we trust it? I'm going to change direction. Go so little that you're wondering, what am I doing? There isn't anything that's going on. Yeah. Let the emptiness show us the way. Good. Now I'm going to let those arms hang out like this. I'm going to bring the wrists in, up, and press it out. So we'll come a little closer. Come in, up, and out. Relax the belly. If you can relax your pelvic floor. And when I say relax it, I say send the intention of softening there. There is no instant button. We learn letting go in levels, in gradients, over a progression. There is no instant. There is no perfect. Only practice. And then let's bring it back up. Let the shoulders stay soft. Remember that insubstantial. Can another force lift? Emptiness, air, floating. Yet feel the weightless heaviness of your bones. Breathing in as we lift, wrists empty. Exhale, sink. Good, I'm going to push out and then inhale and exhale. feeling opening energy, like opening a window in our bodies. Exhale. Start to slowly close the window. Breathe in, open a window, new, fresh air entering. Exhale, press. Arms hanging. Inhale. Face is soft. Eyelids heavy. Exhale. And then reverse. Bring the palms out in front, pressing down and straightening those legs. Now I know the legs, if they stayed bent, may be tired, so feel free to shake your legs out. Legs are our ground and our support and our strength. The belly leads all, or the dantian. And the dantian, or the chi center, we have multiple chi portals, but the main chi center is the center dantian. So if you take 3 fingers in your hand, bring your index finger to your belly button, kind of poke it in there, and let the last 3 fingers come down. I'm going to find my ring finger there, and this is an approximation of where you can feel your dantian. I'm going to find that same point, front and back. And so in that area is a little dome, a little globe that is called our dantian, an energetic sphere. And from that sphere, that is where the waist moves. Hips staying here, moving, moving. Not shoulder only, keeping the shoulders here. Waist, waist, even forward and back in that sphere. And the more that we can energize and lubricate our chi center, the more that we encourage a free flow of our energy, we become aware of the blockages and the restraints and the excesses in our body, where we feel like, wow, I've got pent up energy somewhere. How do we encourage it to freely flow throughout the rest of the body? And then off of our practice, we see the free flow of energy in our mind, in our words, and our behaviors. All right, I've chatted enough so that maybe the legs are a little bit rested, and we'll do a little bit of some ankle work. This can be done sitting, and I'm sorry I forgot. Everything that we just did, we could have done sitting and just worked the body that way rather than working the legs. All right, so, and this you can do sitting. I'm going to turn sideways and stay on the toe and do ankle rotations. I usually prefer to do this with shoes on. So I'm being very soft on my toe joints as I'm working that ankle, and I'll show it from different ranges and perspectives so that you can see I'm really working the ankle bones, the bones on the top of the feet. Feel your breath, changing your direction. Knee and hip fluidity. How watery and fluid can this feel? And then we'll switch. You could have a little give in the standing leg or be straight. Just depends on how fatigued you are. As you start to progress in your practice, however, the longer you can stay in a slight bend of the knees in your horse, the more we're developing the strength of our root. And we need to build that strength for the vitality of our chi. All right. So I find that when I'm in the horse and a certain amount of heat and fatigue build, that I get confronted in the mind with, oh, why am I doing this? Oh, this hurts. Or I hear those horrible words in my head of, I can't change direction. And so it becomes a standing meditation where I get to sit with my distracted thoughts, some untrue thoughts, some negative thoughts. And while I'm in this ankle rotation, this left side is definitely not fluid. So I'm feeling it in the ankle as well as the hip. So I'm just slowing down, inspecting and encouraging, and changing direction. I don't know if I already did that. And release that and shake that out. You can do that throughout the day if your ankles or your feet are feeling stressed or tight, or if you're not aware of your feet at all. It's a great way to enliven them as well as to release energy. And that is creating that balance. Even our amplified awareness of whether we can feel them or not is growth, because we're aware, hey, can I feel my feet as you're walking through the grocery store or as you're on a walk with your dog? Are there sections of my feet that I'm not aware of? And then pause, and how do we bring some mindful, intentional chi work into those areas so that we are in touch with and connected to our bodies. All right, I'm going to move my way up now and work the hips. So you could start, again, like straight or a slight bend. But I'm going to send my hip to the right, forward, left, and back. Right, forward, left, and back. If you could trace a circle around your feet with your own hips, rather than trace a circle around your legs with your head. So can your head stay stable over your midline? And we're isolating into the hips. Now, how fluid can we be and how anchored? I just rocked onto my heels and that let me know I was not anchored. So now my feet are firmly rooted and flat. And when I say firm, let's change direction. When I say firm, I don't mean rigid or clenching. Just pressing with a secure feeling. An intention, deliberate nature. So we also get to learn how to vary amounts of pressure. And we'll learn how much pressure we're accustomed to putting on our bodies. Oftentimes, too much. We strain and hold on so tightly in our body. And these kinds of practices help us learn, oh, I'm doing that to myself. And I don't need to do it that hard. Okay. I'm going to come back now to the horse. I'm going to have at least enough space to take 2 steps. Okay? And have my feet about hip distance apart. Okay? Let me back up here. And sink. All right, so I'm giving myself that much space. Feel a lift through the top of the hands. Remember, you can vary how deep you are on those legs. We're not here for a contest. You're here to feel your connection with earth and heavenly air at the same time. So where's the uplifted feeling in your body? And can you put deliberate intention into that feeling? Even in your legs. Let the belly balloon and be heavy with breath. Feel the connection with earth and all things solid in your feet, shins, thighs, hips. Put some intention into being in the earth while lifting and aspiring. Now feel both feet. Are you aware of pressing more in one foot than the other? Are you in the front of the foot or the back of the foot? What is equilibrium? Feel your way and maybe shift a little. Shifting is just allowing your weight to start to press in different pressure points. Okay? It doesn't mean that we are lifting a leg. It doesn't mean that you're straightening a leg. Just bearing your weight. Now feel the knees and the groin. Are you gripping in the groin or the knees? One more than the other. Feel your abdominal breath. Now I'm going to shift my weight into my left leg and lift the right and bring it down. Try to notice that I'm not straightening my leg, so I'm keeping my head level at this level. Shift the weight to the right leg and lift the left. Bring the left leg down. Shift. Relax the throat and the neck. Lift. And place it down. Shift. And lift. Let's shift into the left. Slowly. Slowly lifting the right. Feel what engages to do this. Extend the leg. Place the heel down. Don't place it in front of the left like a tightrope. Keep it out where it had been, in the same line of your horse. And bend into the front knee. Now, pull the butt back as you bend into the left knee. And bring the right foot in. Shift right. Slowly lift left. Feel your root, feel your air, feel heat building. Lengthen, place it down. What's the air element in how you placed it? Or did earth element make it go ka-thunk? And shift. Sink back. Lift. Air element, water element. Bring it down. Softly shift. Let's repeat. Feel your breath. Be patient and slow, not perfect. Be patient and slow, not perfect. Love every tremble. Ask yourself, could I do this with greater ease if I stood up a little bit more? How are you feeling about feeling heat and a glisten, a moistening happen in the body? Let's shift into the left leg. Lift the right. Reach the right. Place it down. Shift forward. And bring the left knee up. And extend. Place it down. And shift. Good. Let's shift it back. Lift. Reach back to the toe. And then shift. Lift. And bring it down. Press down. Come up and out. Let's breathe in. Exhale. Left hand to the belly if you identify as female. Right hand on top. Feeling your center dantian. If you identify as male, right palm to the belly. Breathe in. Big air element. Big scoop of air. Exhale. Refreshing, cleansing. Inhale. Soften the joints. Soften the flesh. Relax the arms and the wrists. Exhale. Slow circles. Breath in. Inhale. Inhale. Good. Let's shake it out. Just the wrists. Just the wrists. Up and down. How much can we let that go? Good. Side wrists. Can you loosen the bones? Can you feel the space between your bones? Are you afraid to let go of the space between your bones? Is the tension protecting an injury in those bones? Sometimes the muscles need to stay tensed because of an injury or some sort of disorder or something that needs to heal in that space. What do we know? Now, trying to loosen from the elbows down, flicking the the lower arm. Flicking, flicking, flicking. Yeah. So this is me just almost like being a drummer. This is me flapping. Yeah. Right now, from the shoulder, can you kind of fling it, let it go. And this is definitely one of the areas where we'll learn, like, how much are we controlling? Don't be upset with yourself if you find that it's like, it's all right. Well, again, we're not trying to perfect anything. We're practicing, we're learning. Can you fling the flesh off of the upper arm bones? Can you loosen the flesh around the shoulder bones, the upper neck and chest? Can you let that elbow fling heavy? Nice vibratory, agitation, percussive movement. All right, now I'm going to revolve and let the arms flop along the body. Light percussion. Now, soft give in the knees. Try not to let the twist come down into the knees so that we're not jeopardizing any of the ligaments in the knees. Feel this movement being driven by your center, dantian, your chi center. Let the air and the centrifugal force, feel it over your skin, the swirls, the cool energy, feeling the density of earth energy, the weight and the fluidity of movement, the fluid and the liquids in our tissues. And then we'll let the movement stop and the arms will let that energy dissipate on its own, and we feel this tingling in our bodies. All right, I'm going to come back to our horse. Feeling lifted through the top of the head. Slight rounding of the tailbone, ever so slight. Weight is even over your arches. Trying not to lean back in the upper body. Settling that upper body over your arches. Eyelids heavy but eyes open. Jaw is relaxed, lightly touching the roof of the mouth to the tip of the tongue. Alright, I'm going to try to turn at an angle so that you can see as much as you can. I'm going to shift into the left leg. Lift the right, step, and shift forward, holding a ball. I'm going to shift back and turn to the left, and turn to the right. Shift forward, turn to the left, holding the ball upright in the spine, turn to the right. Shift back, turn to the left. Now hold the ball right on top of left. Stay back, twist, and change hands. Left on top of right. Shift forward, flip the ball right on top of left. Stay forward and turn right. Shift back, waist turn, hold ball right on top of left. Shift back, switch hands, shift forward, and right hands on top. Stay forward, turn right, left's on top. Let's see if we can smooth this out. Shifting back into the left, holding the ball to the right, waist turn to the right, flipping hands, shifting forward, turning your waist to the left, right hand forward, stay forward, waist turn left, and maybe a slight push. Shift back and turn. Shift forward and turn. Arms heavy. Shift back. Turn. Turn. Forward. Turn. Turn. Back. Turn. Turn. Listen. Hold our ball. Bring this right leg up and back. Press down. Breathe in. And breathe out. Bend the knees and just carry this all the way down. Let your upper body hang. Rounding the spine, uplifting the head and the arms last. Holding our ball, sink into the horse, weight in the right leg, lift the left, extend, place, shift forward. All right, so now look at your feet. Make sure that you're not on a tight rope. You've got a little bit of width between your feet. We're forward in the left leg, and we'll shift back and turn to the right. Left on top of right, turn to the left, right on top of left, shift forward, turn, turn, shift back, turn, left on top of right, and turn, shift forward, waist, waist, shift back, waist, waist. Are you feeling hot heat and fire build? Shift forward, turn, turn. Can you use the air to cool it? Shift back, turn, turn. Don't let the tension build more heat. Shift forward, turn, turn. Express ease and calm in your flesh. Shift back, turn, turn. Good. Inhale. And that was an exhale, sorry, on that waist turn. And inhale as we shift back. Exhale, turn. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And let's see if we can inhale and stay back. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Is the waist moving or the arms? Inhale. Let it be waist. Shift back. Turn. Come the center. Lift the leg, bring it back, Press down, come up and out. Inhale, whoo, hopefully we're feeling some heat. Exhale, bend the knees and let the upper body go. Carry the heavens down to the earth. Good, I'm gonna roll the spine up. Feel free to shake your legs out. How are the bodies feeling? They're probably feeling a little bit hot, I hope. Hopefully we're noticing the areas of stress. This isn't a kind of practice where we attack the area that's tight. We ask, if anything that we attack with softness. All right, we're gonna do hopefully something that relaxes the spine a bit. I'm gonna widen my stance. Bend the knees, arms out in front of me. And I'm going to hinge at the hips, bending the knees. Let the upper body hang. And then pull the arms up like I'm holding a big heavy ball. And then press out in front and come down. Try to soften the spine. Fingers are heavy, wrists are heavy. And inhale, lift your head last. Can you slow that breath? Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. We're going to reverse. Exhale, press down. Inhale, palms up. Bend the elbows in toward yourself and exhale, press down. You don't have to be deeply bent in those knees, and you can do this sitting. Sit toward the edge of your chair. Inhale. Exhale. Can we go even slower? Feel the strength of your legs. Inhale. Feel the slow percolation of your heat. Feel the constant draw of your breath. Feel the constant flow of water. And let's press down, come up and out. Good, let's breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Flip the palms. Relax the chin. Press down with the legs. Hold the skies above us. Feel all that is solid that's giving us structure. Feel all that is ease so that we're not straining. Go ahead and look up. Soften your shoulders. Maybe you're feeling sensations in the palms, the arms. Tingling, vibrating heat. What are you feeling around your arms, in the arms? How deep? Anywhere in the body, what are you feeling? How connected are you? Feel your chi flowing. Is it stuck? Is it rushing? Is it amplified? Is it dull? Or is it an even glow? And we'll lower those arms down. Left hand to the belly, right hand on top. Or position your hands at your chi center according to how you identify. Feel your belly moving with breath. Let that abundance mingle together. Air in flesh. All that is solid and earth in our flesh. Our spirit awareness in our flesh. And circles. Feel that warmth. Want to rub it in. Get to know it. Breath in. Exhale. Out the mouth. Breath in. Inhale. Right fist, left open palm. I'm Belinda with Just Be Yoga. It's been my pleasure to share some Qigong and Tai Chi exercises with you this morning. Be well, be fluid, be kind, let go. Peace.